Okay, so for today's video, we're going to compare natural toothpaste to regular store-bought toothpaste. And I'm just giving you some facts, and then with those facts, you'll determine what you like best and what suits you and your family the best. So, let's get started. Limp. So one of the main differences between the natural toothpaste and the store-bought toothpaste is the ingredient of fluoride. Fluoride can be toxic, but it does an amazing job of actually strengthening your tooth enamel. But like I said, it can be toxic. Too much of it can cause something called melodic tooth. Insert photo here. And it gives you these white spots on your teeth. So if you're willing to take that risk of the overconsumption of fluoride, now it may seem like a little bit in your toothpaste, but remember it's in your water, it's in your mouthwash, it's in pretty much all the food that you eat because you're using it, you're showering in it, you're just consuming it all the time. So it can be toxic to you. And if that's something that's cool for you and your family, then stick with it because it does have that positive actually helping out the tooth enamel and making it stronger. But if you're not really into taking risks like that, you can always go the natural route. If you're anything like my wife, you love chocolate, and actually there's certain compounds in chocolate that are found to be just as effective, if not more effective, than fluoride, than rehardening your tooth enamel. So you can eat chocolate and actually helps out with your teeth. Now, when I say chocolate, stay away from the sugary kind of chocolate, like the cocoa nibs, and I understand those are really bitter and ugh, but that's pure chocolate, like pure cocoa, and that stuff can actually help with your teeth. Now, the sugar is what actually causes your tooth enamel to decay, so you kind of want to stay away from sugar as much as possible. I'm sure we've all been there as a kid. You had to get, your teeth filled in because your teeth turn the sugar into acid, and that acid ate away at your teeth. So if you're cool with, not eating sugary chocolate, then you may actually be doing a good job of just consuming like raw chocolate because it's good for your teeth and better than fluoride from what I hear. So one thing when it comes to store-bought toothpaste, they use something called sodium lauryl sulfate, and that's just a soap. It's like a foaming kind of agent to make that mouth washing bubble thing that you see on TV and that you see when you use it look great because it really gives you that illusion in your mind that you're actually cleaning because you're seeing the foaming and the sudsing. It's nothing but chemicals just to make you think something's happening. It's not doing anything. So, it's just one of them things, just a useless thing that looks pretty but it doesn't do anything. Like a Kardashian. So natural toothpastes, they usually use like activated charcoal or they use salt as a abrasion to get away the gunk and the grime on your teeth. Now, what I will say is if it has too much of that in there, it can actually wear away that tooth enamel. But of course, if it's paired with chocolate, then it'll help build it back. It's a nice balance there. But you need to be careful when you're looking at these online natural toothpaste, or if you make some of your own, because if it's too much of one thing and not enough of the other thing, it's going to be an imbalance, which can cause your teeth to start to lose that, luster. So just be careful with that. Now, baking soda is also a really great alternative to both activated charcoal and salt. It does a great job of just whitening your teeth. So that's an option you have there. Now, some regular toothpastes do have that in there, like the Arm & Hammer ones do have baking soda to really, whiten your things up. So, that's a thing. So the last one's more so of an ethical comparison. Natural toothpaste, like the one I make, is never tested on animals. But the ones that the pharmaceutical companies make are tested on animals. And they do that because, of course, it's cheaper and it doesn't result in lawsuits if you test on animals and the animal's mouth falls out because of the chemical compound just isn't right. Natural toothpaste is made from stuff from the earth. So these combinations from the earth aren't going to cause your gums to bleed and your teeth to fall out. But chemicals can because it's artificial. So that's just one thing. That's the last thing when it comes down to this comparison between natural toothpaste and regular toothpaste. It's ethical on one end and unethical and immoral on the other end. So it just comes down to what you feel is best for you and your family. Oh, also fake colors. Regular toothpaste use like blue dye to make it look like green and whatever. Natural toothpaste is just whatever the ingredients are. So it all comes down to what you think is good for you and your family, for you and your folks. If you like this video, do me a favor and like, comment, and share it, and subscribe. So there's 4 things I want you to do. If you just do one, that's cool with me. Like just subscribe or something, or share. Do something. But I hope this was beneficial to you. And if you have any other comparisons between the two, if you've done a video, link it below so I can look at it and possibly we can do like a collab thing, It's like a collab thing, yeah. So, yeah, I'm out of here. I hope that was helpful. Deuces. I'm not good. I don't have a bow and arrow in here. Okay, bye.